Hello children, today we are going to start the chapter of share capital. Already we had to discuss about of the share capital terminology. Today we'll see the general entry when company issued the share and collect money from the shareholders and how to prepare the journal entry in the book of company's account, right? So we'll see on the board. First entry will be on the time of application. On application, first situation on share application. Okay, whenever company issue the share, then he receive application money from the shareholder, then entry will be bank account debit to. If in the share equity word, then we will put the equity word. If equity word is not mentioned over there, then we will not put the equity share. So I suppose that equity word is mentioned over here. So I will write down the equity share application account. Okay. First entry will be like this. Being amount received on application. Here amount will be come this debit side and credit side. Now second entry will be application money transfer into capital. Okay. Before this entry, just we have to understand this. Sometime what happened, application money more than to issue application, right? For example, company issued 10,000 equity shares. Company issue 10,000 equity shares, but application money received 12,000. So here you can see, so issued 10,000 but received from the public 12,000. So you can see over here 2,000 is getting more money. So company access application money rejected. Okay, then entry will be after first entry like this. Equity share application account debit to bank account. This entry for the return of access money application. Being amount return of access application. Access application money, right? So here you can see access money if we are getting, so we will make this type of entry, equity share application account debit to bank. Just you can see the first entry we are getting the money from the shareholder, then entry will be bank account debit to equity share application account. But here you can see the reverse entry of first entry, equity share application to bank account. Now third entry will be transfer to capital account. Third entry will be transfer to capital account. Okay. Sometimes what happens when this money we have to transfer in capital account. So just I write down transfer money in capital account. Entry will be pass equity share application account debit to equity share capital account, right? This entry will be pass. So here entry and narration will be being amount transfer in capital. Okay. Now company make the call. Okay. Call means allotment money. So here I am going to write the first entry. I am going to remove it on share allotment. On share allotment. So here entry firstly due entry will be passed. So here we will write down share equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account. Okay. Next, receive entry. When allotment money received, on the allotment money received, on allotment money received. So here you can see whenever we receive the money, allotment, call, whatever is on application, then entry will be start from bank. Bank account debit to equity share allotment account. Okay. Here narration will be being amount received on allotment. Here narration will be being amount due on allotment. Right? Due, receive, due, receive. Now, on first call, first and final call. Final call. First and final call, then entry will be due entry, equity share, first and final call account debit to equity share capital account, being amount due on first and final call. Right? And next entry and last entry will be receive entry. Okay? When amount received on allotment. First call. On first and final call money received. Right? So entry will be bank account debit to equity share first and final call account. narration will be being amount received on call, right? So basically this 6 entry or the base entry of share capital, few entry will be added or few entry will be changed as per the circumstances of questions. But basically base entry of this 6 entry, first entry when application money received, second entry when application money transfer into capital, and third entry on allotment due, and fourth entry when allotment money received, and fifth entry first and final call money due, and last and sixth entry first and final call money received. So I repeat once again. So here first entry, I repeat once again, first entry will be bank account debit to equity share application account. Okay, if company receive excess application money, then company rejected excess application money and returned their application money, right? So second entry will be equity share application account debit to bank account. Now allotment due entry. Allotment due entry, equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account. Now allotment money received, bank account debit to equity share allotment account. Next, first and final call due money, equity share first and final call account debit to equity share capital account, and receive first and final call money entry will be bank account debit to equity share first and final call account. Okay, so basically these 6 entry of base entry, okay, and few entry will be added as per the circumstances. So in this video lecture I show you 6 entry of share capital. The next lecture I will tell you the premium, call in arrear, call in advance, and forfeited of shares, right? And next lecture I'll tell you the one question about of the simple whenever company issue the shares and company receive the application money, allotment money, and first call money on the due date. So entry will be like this. Okay. Let's take one example just for the practice purpose. Just I'm composing the one question, so we'll revise the entry and question will be complete. Okay. So ABC Limited issue 10,000 shares, right? ABC Limited issue 10,000 share at the rate of 10 rupee each. So basically this is the face value of this share. Now company is calling the money on application 2 rupees, on allotment 3 rupees, on call rest amount. How much in the rest amount? 2 rupees in application, 3 rupees in allotment, 3 or 2, 5, face value is 10, so rest is amount is 5. So here we can write over here 5 rupees in the rest amount. Okay. All the share, one thing I just added, company received 15,000 shares, right? Company received 50,000 shares and excess money return to the applicant. Okay. So now here you can see Axis Money company just returning to the applicant. We have only 10,000 shares, so we will keep only 10,000 shares. So here in this condition, we will prepare the journal entry. Just you can see the board. First entry will be, this is serial number or date, whatever is this given the date, so then we will put over here date and particular debit amount and credit amount. First entry will be bank account debit to equity word is not mentioned over here, so we will not over here the equity word, to share application account. Got it? Here we issued 10,000 but application received 15,000. So in first entry we got money 15,000 share multiplied by application to 30,000 rupee received to company from the shareholders. Second entry will be transfer into, narration will be being amount received on application. Second entry will be share application account debit to share capital account, and we will put over here also bank word. So this entry will work for the return of share money. Okay. Now you can see how much share we got Axis. Okay, just you can see over here 10,000 share we have issued. Okay, then we received 15,000 shares. So how much we got Axis? 5,000 shares. 5,000 share amount we will return to the applicant, multiply by application money. Here 10,000, right? We have only 10,000 shares, multiply by application money 20,000. If we will add both this figure, then it will become 30,000. So hope so you got it, my point. Narration will be being amount transfer and Axis money return. Axis money return. Okay. Now come to the allotment money. Allotment money, third entry will be equity word is not over here, so we will put share allotment account debit to share capital account. Narration being amount due on allotment, right? Here you can see the 10,000 share you have issued, multiply by allotment money rupees is 3, so 30,000 it will come the amount column. Entry will be receive bank account debit to share allotment account. Here you can see 30,000 all the share money received. Okay. So here I am going to remove the first and second entry because I don't have a sufficient space on the board. I hope so students you are getting something, but I already studied, we have studied in the class also, right? those students who do not attend my class, or so they can see the video and they can clear the concept. Now come first entry, first call entry. Okay, so first call entry will be share first and final call debit to share capital account. Narration will be being amount due on first and final call. First and final call. First call 10,000 into 5, it will be 50,000. Right? But children, just you have to make sure in the sometime what happened in the question, there is no need to write off narration in your external examination or board examination. Clearly mention no need to write off the narration. But if don't mention this word, so you have to write the narration, right? Narration is a very important thing because auditor, checker just see the entry why you prepared like this entry, so just he can see the narration and assume this entry will be right or wrong. Okay, so this is the main important thing, why we prepare the narration, why we write the narration. Bank account debit to share first and final call. B, amount received on first and final call. Yeah, final call, right? 50,000. So here now you can see our question has been completed with base end. This is the very simple or easiest questions. Okay, so firstly what we have seen this video, we see the 6 entry, this is the base entry, or on this base entry just we compose the one question and just we have solved this question, how to prepare the journal entries and how to put the amount in the entry. So hope so student you got it. If you have any problem then you can concern into the class. Thank you. Bye bye.